Hello everyone, this is Steve here doing another developer update for Dead Sector. As you can see, I now officially have a title for the game called Dead Sector, whereas my last video I did not even have a game title. And what I'm going to do today is basically just kind of walk through some of the updates. As you can see now, I have music enabled and sound effects. And let's see. Get a few upgrades real quick, and then let's do a mission. So this is going to be stage 4, okay. This is the one I did not do last time. I stopped at after level 3, if I remember correctly. So basically I've been kind of working on the text of the game, as well as some coding. I've done graphics. As you can see, I now have a portrait, and I took out all of the AI assets that I was using in the past. Now everything in the game is hand-drawn. So let's see. The game is currently on Steam right now, by the way. It's tester only, so I had to give out keys, but the game is coming along. It's making great progress. At this point, the primary thing I have to do is just do some storyline stuff. Oh, and as you can see, I also added a radio too. So right now with this developer update, I know that not all the sound effects are perfect as far as the what sound effects to use when, as far as like priorities are concerned. And that's currently one of the things that I'm working on. Since the last update, I've also upgraded some of the weapons, such as that fire attack you've been seeing. It used to be a lot smaller for starters, and the damage was not working as it should have been. I really need to program that little mouse thing out. Whew, almost got hit there. Some other improvements I've done, though, which I guess it's not really an improvement per se, is the enemies are now all slower. I've had some playtesters complain that the game was just too fast in regards to the enemies' movement and their abilities, so I slowed everything down by about 20% across the board for most enemies. I mean, at least all basic enemies, but a few bosses have changed too, but, you know, it's really difficult with gameplay balance, though, because since I know the game so well, it's going to be more easier for me because I just know how to do things compared to most players, so that's something you kind of look out for a little bit. As you can see, I definitely need to improve the graphics still, for the backgrounds especially. Okay, my shields are really low. Actually, my shields are depleted. I'm almost out of hull points, so I'll get a save point. So this is a save point right here for stages. So one of the things I'm working on right now, though, is, well, character portraits. Just to make sure that there's a little bit more story in the game, which is something I plan on including very soon. It's one of the last things I have to do, actually. Story and better background graphics. I mean, this is pretty... I can definitely do better, I feel. I really like this music, by the way. I didn't create this music either, or the sound effects. Those are free assets I got online, but the graphics are all me. As you can see, the bottom panel is just a little bit different. There's now a radio feature, which basically gives you like in-game hints and whatnot. As well as, if you look on the bottom right, that is our objective marker. Most stages are either going to have an objective, or they're going to have some kind of unique gimmick. Oh, and I died. Good thing I got those midpoint saves. The fourth stage that I'm currently on right now, it's a little bit difficult. I think it's like probably one of the harder stages too. I don't know, maybe I should tune it down a little bit more. I should not technically be down any of these stages, considering the fact that I've played the game so much. I do plan on at least getting to the boss for this stage before I end the update, as it were. Oh, got some health. Nice. That's for the hole. Ooh, that was so close. Came back, charge as much life as I can because those save points do save your current life. So this is a stage 4 boss. It's actually one of my favorite bosses too. It's just so much different than all the other ones. So that is a missile pickup, which I plan on picking up here pretty soon. Oh no, oh wait, the shield is eating up most of the damage. Oh, I got lucky there. If you hit the blue shield, you'll notice you'll hit that hard ting. Which I'll show in a minute, like this. Try it again. Which basically lets you know that you're hitting the enemy, and it stops, which is pretty nice. I like it. I am almost out of keys, so I can only do this one last attack. So in regards to the missiles, you see, that's like basically burst damage, which is about the equivalent of about, I want to say, 60 or 70 bullets. I think at some point I probably need to nerf the missiles. They're really strong, especially when you start getting missile upgrades. My only worry, though, is that sound effects for getting hit might be a little bit redundant. Or for when the enemies get hit, to be more specific. The sound is not perfectly working right now, I will say. It still needs to be fine-tuned a little bit. I've recently been doing the sound effects, so it needs a little bit more work, as you can see. And there we go. As you can see now, I've also included reports between levels to kind of give the player a little bit more of a sense of accomplishment. We've got new loading screens, which I think is pretty good. And in between the vast majority of the levels, you always get new upgrades too, so it's always something new to look forward to. Maybe in my next update, I'll show off the Buster Cannon. It's my personal favorite weapon. But anyways, that is the end of the developer update. Looking forward to giving out the next one.